Not too many teams have a 6'5", 230-pound leadoff hitter. Peyton, he carries that role very well.
He slugs this high in the sky to left field. Back there is Charles, he's got no shot. Peyton Bonds clobbers another one.
He gets us off and running. There goes the runner. He's been great at the beginning of games with getting on base or hitting a home run or getting a base hit. He sets the tone. What separates Peyton is, like, if you came here to watch a game and he walked out on the field, you wouldn't be able to take your eyes off him.
Bonds is on that, Bondsy! Bondsy!
The name Bonds, of course, everybody thinks baseball. But to me, I look deeper into it. I see a loving, caring, deeper thing, a love of baseball, but a love of family.
His grandfather was a superstar. Seeing him against Willie Mays in those days, and I was young, but to watch my dad and to see the fans scream for this man and want more of the talent and how fast he was and how far he could throw the ball. I look at Peyton, sometimes I see a lot of my dad in him. And then there's certain parts when you look at him, you see some of the parts of Barry in him, and then when you look at me, you see some parts of me in him. But he's definitely his own person.
When you hear the name Bonds, everyone obviously thinks to his uncle. Considering when you break the home run record, I feel like that kind of says something for itself.
Talking to him growing up, he's always been there from a hitting side of things, so like I would FaceTime him. If I did have to pinpoint one specific thing, it would be the mental part of the game, repetition and practicing day in and day out and understanding what it really takes to be great in this game, and he reinforced that in me for sure.
Barry is probably the best player that I've ever watched, the greatest power hitter of all time. I'm sure Peyton values his father's input and his uncle's input and everyone else's input.
Aggressive secondary leads at third base. Aggressive secondary leads. If the ball's down, we're scoring.
That's trying to tell him what to do and pass that knowledge along.
I always told him that he had to be himself. You're never gonna be as good as Grandpa. You might never be as good as Uncle Barry, but you can be as good as you can be. And that's kind of where I left it. And he just turned into his own man.
Growing up, my mom and dad and uncle and family have all told me, like, this is my journey, this is my story. So obviously there's gonna be pressure from the outside, from people looking in. But I don't really feel it, to be completely honest with you. I just go play, have fun, and enjoy the gifts that God has given me.
When you're a dad, you put stuff in their hands, let them gravitate to whatever you go to. But me, the wiffle ball was in his hand, the wiffle ball bat. You're doing that when he's one, and you see him swing, standing at 1 year old and like taking a baseball swing. And some kids are like, he's literally taking a perfect swing, and I'm like, hold up.
There's a video of me at the batting cages when I was 3 years old, hitting off the 45-mile-an-hour cage at the time. One of my favorite lines, just see ball, hit ball. That's something I've been doing since I was a little kid, and so just taking it back to times like that and just be on the fastball, adjust to anything else. My dad and uncle talk about this all the time. If you took away all the other players out on the field, it's just you and the pitcher. If you hit a ground ball or a line drive, even a fly ball, whatever it may be, if you're on the barrel, you won that battle. And so at times I feel like people will be looking to make changes when they make hard outs and stuff like that. And so it's a way to recoup the mind and understand that, like, no, what you did was good. Just stick with what you're doing and keep doing that, and things will start to fall in place.
Come on, Pete.
I just try to play with a lot of joy. Back to when I was 8 years old, hitting my first home run.
Woo!
When I really sit down and think about how blessed I really have been by the Lord to One, grow up in the family that I've grown up in and be surrounded with baseball and stuff that I have in my life. It's such a huge blessing and I'm super thankful for it.